This video is brought to you by Native, new plastic-free deodorant.
Native's plastic-free deodorant now comes in a new and improved package. It's earth-friendly and 100% plastic-free. It actually uses the same formula as their regular deodorant with much more sustainable packaging.
And 92% of the plastic-free users actually like the new design. It's also made with 90% post-consumer recycled paper, and Native is a proud partner of 1% for the planet.
Native is committed to sourcing paper for the packaging from responsibly managed forests. We love that about this product. Again, it's 100% plastic free. We love the design of it. It smells really good. And it smells
non-sticky. It smells good. It dries quickly.
Yeah, man.
You know, because the sticky stuff, you know, when after exercising and stuff, you know, it can clump up. I don't want to get too graphic, but that happens.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? Y'all get them deodorant dingleberries. Y'all know what that is. Nah, in all seriousness, guys, man, it's aluminum free and paraben free, vegan and cruelty free, which we love.
Yeah.
And man, dude, we put this to the test, man. 24-hour odor protection. I've used this personally after the gym, man, and it's held up very well. And again, getting back to how good it smells, though, man. I don't know if you guys do this. When I go to a store, I have to smell the deodorant. It has to smell good, man.
The scents are crazy, man.
Yeah, man. They have a pretty wide range of scents, man. This one is specifically my favorite is coconut and vanilla. We got eucalyptus and mint. We have citrus and herbal musk. Believe that is Mr. Ryan's favorite.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
And they have limited edition scents too. You know, and I think the one that's limited now is the tie-dye vanilla cupcake. Sensitive skin. If you got sensitive skin, man, they got aloe and green tea, cotton lily. So if you're interested, use our link in the description, Lost in Vegas. And you can purchase 3 plastic-free deodorants that would typically be $39. If you use our code, you'll get them for $26, which is 33% off, which is pretty good. And in addition, with our code, you'll get an additional 20% off the body wash and the toothpaste.
You can add a whole shebang, man. Smelling good head to toe. So once again, big shout out to Native, the sponsor of this video. If you guys are interested in this product, make sure you guys check out that link in our description.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, man, of course.
All right, man, we're going to tool you to death. That's what George said, man. We're going to tool them to death. You damn right. They came out with another remake. Well, I guess it's an old song. Opiate. I think they made that in 1992.
Yes.
I don't know if it looks like it was an EP, right? Doesn't look like it was a full project.
Yeah, it looks like it was a 6-song EP.
Yeah, 6 songs.
This is Opiate² is what it seems like they're calling this one. So interesting. We haven't heard the original Opiate. So
I know.
we don't have anything to
no reference point.
Can't compare it to the original. So I don't. You know, it'll be interesting. So I don't know. That might actually piss a few Tool fans off. Like, come on, man, listen to the original. Especially people who've been requesting that for like forever. No, do the original. So we get that all the time. But yeah, man, we just wanted to, to get to it, man. This is something that's relatively new. We like Tool. It is what it is. We're gonna see a lot of Tool on the channel, and he thought this would be a great opportunity to kind of see what they could do with something that, eventually we will hear at some point.
Yeah,
reimagined
the
version.
original.
All right, man. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Tool. Opiate² Opiate². That's what it looks like. Let's get into it.
Choices always were a problem for you. What you need is someone strong to guide you. Deaf and blind and dumb and born to follow. What you need is someone strong to use you. Like me. Like me. If you want to get your soul to heaven, trust in me now. Don't you judge or question. You
I like that. That's hard right there. When they added that in there.
Yeah.
So this is, I was just kind of looking this up, man. We probably should have just looked into this in more detail, man. This was before Undertow, huh? Undertow, their debut album. So was this like a demo for Tool? I just want to know if this was a demo. That's all I want to know.
I think I know what you're alluding to, George, but we're gonna leave that alone for right now. But I'm trying to really kind of piece together. I know it's early in the song how opiate, which is a drug, or if that's kind of like symbolic of someone misusing you. You know what I mean? Like an opiate, because you know choices. Here in the first verse, it says choices always were a problem for you. So maybe it's someone making just bad choices in life. You know what I mean? And just following, just doing, you know, what they think is right, and you're just lost, so to speak.
Representative, I think, of someone that's very vulnerable to be manipulated.
Right. So I don't know. We're gonna see what's going on, but we'll keep it rocking.
Like me, like me. If you want to get your soul to heaven, trust in me now. Don't you judge or question. You are broken now, but they can heal you. Just do everything I tell you to do. Deaf and blind and dumb and born to follow. What you need is someone strong to guide you. Deaf and blind and dumb and born to follow. Lay my holy hand upon you. My God's will becomes me when He speaks.
Thank you, Ryan. I was like, what does this sound like right here? I was like, something that we've done. And Ryan started mouthing Rage Against the Machine. I was like, yes, that's what it is. That da-da-da-da.
Got to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So but Rage Against the Machine might have gotten it from them.
From Tool, I'm just saying, but something that we've done that we may not have heard at what order in which we've heard what, but it does sound like something we've done on the channel. And it was Rage Against the Machine. Actually, I really do think this sounds. I like the groove of this, but I feel like and I actually really like the melody that Maynard chose for this. But it does have a demo feel, and I guess what I mean by that is it just feels unfinished to me as it relates to the vocals. And I don't know if it's just missing layering from Maynard, because I feel like it in his verses, I just feel like it's almost like he's on an island, and it's something that needs to be.
I hear you. I hear what you hear. I agree with that.
To accompany it, so it sounds more full. I feel like it's something like tinny or something off about how it sounds with his vocals, but the melody itself, that I think that's a good melody. I think it's right. I just think there isn't enough in his backing, but I think he just needs backing vocals. And it's just something to give it more prominence in the music,
especially comparing it to what we've heard from them later on. You know what I mean? Yeah, it does sound like a demo tape.
Like it's almost finished. Like it's like, this is good. They got the right structure. It's the right structure. The bones are there. But something to add more fullness or more, maybe in the mastering or something with the vocals that I think is making it sound unfinished to me. That's just me. Let's keep it rocking though.
My God's will becomes me when He speaks. He speaks through me. He has needs like I do. We both want to rape you. Jesus Christ, why don't you come save my life now? Open my eyes, blind me with your lies now.
Okay. It's nice to see Tool has kept this consistency, though, this sound like that. It's just nice to see that Tool has kept this kind of format, these like breaks or intermissions I'm gonna call them, in the music where it takes it transitions into something else, a different groove. So I'm excited to see where the song kind of takes us. That's like a Tool like calling card. I love that so far. So I want to pay attention to that. So I was like, let's get a pause here real quick. I want to correct my initial idea of what I thought the song was about.
Okay.
Because here in the pre-chorus it says, "My God's will becomes me. When he speaks through me." You know, he has needs like I do. We both want to rape you. So it almost seems, which is crazy, but it it almost seems like now that this is maybe a false teacher, you know, a priest or minister or something like that, that is just leading sheep, so to speak, you know, and just taking advantage of people.
Yeah, probably corruption in the church or something like that.
Right. That's kind of what I think, you know, based on what
You're
we're reading.
under the influence, right?
Yeah.
When you think of opiate, you're under the influence
Amen.
of someone who's trying to manipulate you and take advantage of you through religion is what it sounds like. All right, let's get back to it.
Here we go.
don't want to stop. I know. They about to get crazy.
I know. This is fire though.
I know. But this is where I love this. But I understand why people would get lost here who aren't in the Tool.
Yes.
Right here.
That's a good point. That's a
Right
good point.
here. They're like, all right, come on, we get it. Because it's basically pretty much the same. I know that there's a subtle build to this.
Yes.
Because it has intensified subtly. But I think for people who aren't into... So I just understand how someone can be like, all right, I can get the idea. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get to
bring
the next
bring in the
section.
transition.
This is where I feel like they lose Tool, but I'm cool because I just think it sounds cool. It's the atmospheric feeling of this section right here in the build up. I actually happen to love that, but I completely understand how someone would be a little impatient with where we're at right now. Just wanted to point that out. So, because I try to understand, because we get people sometimes that reach out to us like, they want to like Tool. They're like, oh my God, I don't see them the way you guys see them. And I think this is important to point out. I think this is what it is. But fire to me though.
It's all. Yeah, you're right. I love that.
Danny is quietly busting their ass on the drums, boy. Quietly just destroying the drums. It's crazy.
He's just in
softly
the
like-
musical rhythm. He's in the musical rhythm, but he's actually destroying it, though. Like, just killing it.
You just wouldn't think to use the word destroying because how subtle, soft
Yeah.
it is, and softly it is, but he's softly just busting your ass back there, man. Let's keep it going.
That whole atmospheric breakdown. Beautiful. That's just them.
You want to get your soul to heaven. Trust in me now, don't you judge or question. You
crazy. I don't even know how the bass seems to be keeping up with the drums.
Yeah, dude.
Like, Jesus, man, the drums obviously, but like the
Yeah.
that was chunky right there,
Yes, it
bro.
was.
Yeah,
Bring that
Yeah,
back.
we're gonna bring that
Bring
back.
that back a little bit.
Jesus Christ, why don't you come save my life now? Open my eyes, blind me with your lies now. Deaf and blind and dumb and born to follow. Let me lay my holy hand upon you. My God's will becomes me when he speaks out. He speaks through me. He has me like I do.
Yeah, it is.
It'd have been hard to get up off my feet, but it got crazy. I can tell you. Shit like that. You know what I'm talking about. With this drum.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
That was fire.
That was-
That was fire. I was a little iffy at first.
I was too.
I was a little iffy.
That's why I said I already knew where you were going. But go ahead. Go ahead.
That's where I was going. I was a little iffy at first. Not even because I didn't think it sounded good, but just because I think the vocals just didn't sound finished to me in terms of like produced or something. They felt a little empty and just they sounded like a demo to me. But man, they got big. The funny thing was, another thing I was gonna point out is that I was really ready to say this. I was ready to say that the atmospheric part was probably the first time that I could say that was like my favorite part of a Tool song.
Yeah, okay.
Like I've always
okay.
enjoyed the atmospheric sections, but I just like when they've gotten back to the heavier stuff typically.
Gotcha,
Typically.
okay.
Or just the standard grooves that they use. So I was about to say, now this is the first song where the atmospheric section was my favorite section until the last one.
Yeah, I know.
The last they just those fast drum fills with the crazy bass that Justin was giving us on that was just, it was nice. It's
Yeah.
close though. It's close
is,
between
it is, it
between
is.
those sections, but that was nasty, bro. That was nasty.
I have to agree with you, man. I love the way they ended this. From that, the transition to the atmospheric type breakdown, that slow, Tool-esque, I'm just gonna call it the Tool sound. From that point on, I really enjoyed the song. And the reason why I felt like I knew where you were going is because Tool has set such a high bar for me personally. When I heard this when it started, I'm like, I know you liked the melody in which Maynard was singing the cadence, and I was like, that's okay to me. I don't think it sounded bad, but I was like, it's okay. But like they always do, man, to me, they just rock you into the shit, and then it just gets better and better and better, Because I didn't love this song when it first started. I really didn't.
Yeah. It's
But-
just I think we both didn't. I just our reasoning is a little different. But
Right,
I agree.
right.
There's something
Yeah.
in it that we both was just like, I don't know.
Exactly. But they just rock you into it. And you're like, okay, well, when we got to that breakdown, that transition of like the Congo-esque type of drums, I was like, okay, all right. I even said that when the music was playing. I don't know if you guys heard me. I'm like, man, the Tool has kept their same DNA.
I forgot that this was Opiate² for a second. So
Yep.
if that last section wasn't in the first part, for example,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We all have to hear it. I don't know.
In this song, they said repeatedly, man, if you want to get your soul to heaven, trust in me. Now don't you judge or question. Just follow me blindly, right? And that's what I feel is like the crux of the whole meaning of this song. Don't follow things just blindly. You know what I mean? Don't just be under the influence of an opiate, you know, that may not be the best course of action for you, man. Sometimes facts and just logic and things that are right in front of you, you know, it may be the best course of action. Don't be blind, dumb, and deaf. Playlist for me, man. I like that song a lot. And I love how it just kind of did a 180 for me because I was like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but yeah, that's playlist for me.
Yeah, man. Playlist for me as well, man. I think it's actually got a decent amount of just straightforward rock in it. I think for people who aren't as much in the Tool, and I do think that for people who like the Tool that builds the atmosphere or just builds the song in general and adds the complex drumming and the sort of neo psychedelic, because that's how I look at Tool, that neo psychedelic feel to their music. For people that love to spiral out, I think this has that as well. I do still feel like oftentimes, though, I'm gonna keep it real, even though this is playlist. I like the song. If Tool got the sections a little bit faster, and kind of shortened some of the songs up just a little bit, maybe like a few minutes, I would go back to more of their music more often.
Yeah, I get
just,
that.
I just think I would. You strip this song down to maybe like 6 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. I'm playing it all the time.
Yep, I get that.
To those major sections, like the ending, stripping down that mid section with the atmospheric. That could be maybe stripped down just a little bit for my taste. I understand that there's a technique to it and there's a reasoning for everything. But for my taste, give us a little bit of that. Get right into the finishing section there with the fast drums and the frantic bass work, and that's all the time playlist. Now it's just like relatively consistent playlist for me.
And
Just my opinion.
I don't think that's too far from the realm of belief, though, George. I think a lot of people will probably feel that way. About Tool. You know what I mean? I think that they would. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know how you can be mad at that. Just
You know?
just for me, man. Because this is based off my experience listening to. I just listen to there's songs sometimes where I'm just like, yeah, I just don't. I really like this song, but I'm not about to sit here for 10 minutes and listen to this song. I'm just not. Even if it is Invincible or Numa, I'm just not. This is me. I'm just not doing it. It had them songs. Sometimes it's hard to condense certain things. And I get it. But had some of those songs been a little bit shorter, out of here all the time. But that's just me. But shout out to Tool playlist for both of us. Yep, they're another one in the bag, man. We just like them, man. That's it. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel if you're interested and would like to get exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan, Lost in Vegas.
We out.